Thank you to the Children's Defense Fund, to one of my personal heroes, Marion Wright Edelman, and to Dr. Middleton Hairston and the entire CDF Freedom School team for organizing your National Training Institute. And congratulations on completing your training. I'm a huge, huge fan of the Freedom Schools. In May, I visited New Orleans and met about 24 current and former servant leaders in Freedom Schools. I was so impressed with the dedicated volunteers I met there. Chris Brown was a servant leader for 4 years and today is a principal in South Carolina. Quentin Jones worked with Freedom Schools for 8 years and is now a site coordinator in an after-school program in Missouri City, Texas. Fran Moore worked for 5 years before becoming the project director at Desire Street Ministries Freedom Schools program in Baton Rouge. In New Orleans, I saw that Freedom Schools deliver the power of education to help every single child realize his or her true academic and social potential. And I left gratified that Freedom Schools are doing this critically important work all over the country. I grew up in an after-school tutoring program not too different from a Freedom School. It was run by my mother in a tough inner-city neighborhood on the south side of Chicago. She had the older students tutor the younger ones. She believed that everyone should be both teaching and being taught at the same time. And after we were all done with our studies and our chores, we played basketball together in the evenings. Everyone knew her program was a safe haven where children were nurtured, respected, and taught right from wrong. I encourage you to go out and create learning environments like that one this summer. I realize that all of you have made an important commitment to work in a Freedom School during the summer. And I'm confident it'll be a great, great experience, not just for you, but for the children you'll be working with. And I hope that you'll leave it and consider a career in teaching for the long term. We need more teachers to bring energy and commitment into our schools. We especially need people like many of you, African American males, who can serve as role models for so many of our children. There aren't enough black men who our children can look up to in too many of our nation's communities. Great teachers are absolutely heroes to me because they change the trajectory of children's lives for the better. They stir curiosity and illuminate the power of learning. Great teachers strive to help every single child unlock their potential and develop the habits of mind that will serve them for a lifetime. They believe that every student has a gift, even when students sometimes doubt themselves. So while you're out working this summer, I urge you to remember a core belief of all your training, that every single child is capable of achieving. That is a belief that I share with you, and it's a model that too many of our children have been told, whether it's by the larger society, whether it's in the neighborhood, or sometimes, unfortunately, by their families, they've been told what they can't do. Your job is to go out there to counteract that and to let our students know exactly what they can do because you and others are in their lives, because you believe in them, and because they have this tremendous potential. Thank you again for committing your time and using your talents in this extraordinary program. I'm confident you are prepared to succeed this summer. Best of luck, and thank you so much for your commitment to our nation's children.